Hello friends, Those Back Pages here. I hope you're well. I'm trying a lapel mic. I think it's got a French pronunciation. Just to see if I can get the sound quality be better, the audio. I had a couple of you say that you enjoy listening, but the sound's a little low. So let's see how this does. Apologize, it looks a little awkward, but we're gonna see how it goes. See what you guys think. So, as you can see by the title of tonight's episode, The End, with the question mark, a few things have been going on with me. I've had a series of events happen this month that have severely impacted my hobby budget. And again, I'm very grateful for all of you, for your support. I'm grateful for everything I've been able to achieve or accomplish, or not accolades or anything, but my collection. I'm very proud of my collection. Having said that, this is not the end of the channel or anything like that. It's got dual meanings, the title. First off, it's everyone's favorite project from last year. Project 2020 has come to an end, and this year I believe is my last shipment. So we're probably going to quickly rifle through that. I know a lot of you really dislike Project 2020, but there are those of us that really like Project 2020 and even love it because of what it's done for the hobby, for the community, for friendships. And it's something that is never going to be forgotten. As time goes by, we'll see if it goes one way or the other. It is what it is, right? So, I'm not going to go into details about the things that have happened, the events of this month that have happened, but it got me to thinking about a lot of things. And one of the things is I on my Twitter I ran a poll like, hey, if I were to list some, post some things for sale, I mentioned high-end retail wax with an LOL because we'll talk about that in a second, but I would require friends and family payment. I'm not interested in selling something to someone who's going to open it and not like it and then, I want to return this. I'm just not interested in that. I can sell plenty of stuff privately if I wanted to, and trying to do a favor. I know that sounds funny, but for example, this 2018 Prism Target exclusive mega box that has, I think, 12 red ice and then 4 silvers, I think. I don't remember the details, but anyway, one of the big three, when I say the big three, Dave and Adams, Blowout Cards, Steel City, those are the big three wax distributors. One of the big three lists their buying price and they're paying $10.50 for that. So I have multiple of them. And that gets into a whole nother discussion of, as I've talked many times before, enough is enough. When is enough enough? I, like many others, it's glad to have one of something in my collection. But then, you try to grab some more. Why is that? It's just, I think it's just a collector's mentality. And I think a lot of it is not to use the word cocky or conceited, but to be right. I thought this player was going to be good. Here are my cards. I was right, type of thing. And I think that just comes from collecting for a long time. But I digress, that maybe it is time to let some of the wax seller go. I mean, I enjoy collecting wax. I mean, I do. I mean, I think that's pretty self-evident. Those that have known me over the years and stuff. But, you know, if anything, if another thing that last year taught us, 2020, that, you know, wax is difficult to find now. And I'm talking about retail, I'm not even talking about hobby. We'll talk about that in a second. But, so maybe it's time to let some of the stuff go. You know, the stress of everything else is not worth having X amount of something. At least I'm starting to learn that now. So, what kind of spurred this on, other than, you know, the outside of the hobby events, is I believe it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, a published pre-sale price was posted, and it sent a ripple across the community. 2021 NBA, 2021 NBA, the new one, the current pre-sale of Donruss Hobby, 2020 Donruss Hobby. You know, not, I don't even think I have a on display. Oh wait, here it is. Not Optic, not 2020 Donruss, Optic. 2020 regular Donruss, which I don't have. There's a football up there, I don't think you can see. I don't think it shows on the camera. But regular 2020 Donruss basketball hobby box. The pre-sale price. Now, if you're not sitting down, please sit down. And if you're having listening to me while you're driving, please keep your hands on the wheel, your eyes on the road. $1,200. $1,200 is the pre-sale price for a 2021 Donruss Hobby box. Not a case. One box of hobby. I don't even know the configuration of 10 packs or whatever it is. I don't know. And honestly, I don't care. Because that's not even crazy. It's absurd. You know, so if, and evidently, I can't confirm it, but evidently people are paying it. So, if that's where everything's going, and it might very well be, because this might be the new norm, and I've said it before that 2021 might make 2020 look like a joke as far as pricing goes with the hobby, with cards. So if people are willing to pay $1,200 for 20 Donruss Hobby, what does that make? You know, when a company is, when one of the retailers, one of the big three, is willing to pay $1,050 for this, that means they're selling it for a significant amount more, $1,200, $1,300. I don't even know. I don't pay attention. But there's a market for it. So maybe it's time for me to take advantage of that, of, you know, not leaving, I don't know. You know, and again, don't get me wrong, it's great to have all of this stuff, but, you know, at the end of the day, it is stuff. And I think and again, I apologize if this seems like a whining session or a rant. It's not. Maybe it's a bit of a rant, because $1,200 for Donruss basketball that's just silly. I mean, there's no other word for it. But, so I ran, as I mentioned on Twitter, I ran that, I don't know if I said it, but I ran that poll on Twitter. Would you be comfortable sending me friends and family for anything I were happen to list? And it did receive 96 votes, which is, I'm happy about that. And it was literally 48 yes and 48 no. So it was literally, I haven't run a poll on Twitter in a while, I don't even know, but it was literally 50-50 down the middle. So we'll see. I might just, for the heck of it, just put one up, because I had a couple people reach out and say, yeah, go for it. So, yeah, that's that. I mean, I know that might come as a shock to some of you, but again, I'm like everyone else. I'm human. Things change. Situations change. And you got to enjoy the hobby however you can. So maybe I will try to find a little bit of joy in spreading the wax, or spreading the wax cellar, as I like to call it. So let's go ahead and open this up quickly. Not to I haven't shaken. That's the one thing. If you ordered any Project 2020s in the past, I think I have one here. Let me just grab one. Here's the Don C. Jeter. Looks like Seinfeld. But if you take the bubble wrap or the mailer and that mic's over here, you shake it, you hear a rattle. Now if you get a gold frame 1 of 1, it has a different rattle to it. I'll put it that way. But and one other thing on Project 2020, while I'm talking about it, I had gotten a shipment in last week or earlier this week, I'm not even remembering, but they finally, you hear, if you know enough people, that Topps screwed up stuff. I know, major shocker, that Topps effed something up. I know, I was shocked too. They finally got me, and they sent me. I should have saved the invoice. I think I threw it out because I was so pissed. But they came with the invoice, and they showed you the 4 cards I ordered, and 2 of them were wrong. But the person who filled the order in the box checked it off. Now, mind you, the invoice has a photo of the card you're supposed to get. It has a description and then a photo. A literal picture of the card. And this person put two incorrect cards in the order out of the 4. One of them happened to be a good in for my set. That's the pissy part. Like, I was supposed to get Keith Shore Gwynn and Natural Gooden, and I got JK5's Ripken and Grotesque McGuire. So totally not even in the same ballpark. But, it is what it is. So let's open this up. I did not shake it. I think I ordered quite a few different cards. I do hope, this should be my final Blake Jameson. There's the invoice. I'm not going to look at it, but because it might say gold. But you see how it's literally got a picture of what you're supposed to be getting on it. But there are a lot of boxes in here. So maybe, and there's one sideways, so maybe I get a foil. 3, 6, 9, 10. Well, let's find out, shall we? Let's hope for the best. You never know. It took me many months, but I finally started, throwing out the bubble mailer and the box. So, just for storage sake. And I can reuse, if I can reuse any of this, I try to reuse it. Like the bubble mailers, if I sent some friends some stuff, so I used the bubble mailers. But I'm having trouble removing the package. I have to phrase that properly. But let's see what the first one is. So I make a mess. The first one is, love it. Ha ha. That is a winner right there. Wow, nice. That is the foil. Who did this one? Can't even read it. Oh, it's the King Saladin. That's right. This is the foil version. Nice. Oh, that's a big win. That is a huge win. That is fantastic. That's not $20. That is not $20. All right, that's a good start. Wow. That was, for the record, that was the one that I think I showed it was stuck in there because the foils are additional. Wow, that's a big win right there. Wow. All right. Whew. So let's get to opening the rest of these here. This one was a bit easier to open, so maybe that means there's nothing in here. That is the base Jamison Blake's 20th card, the Bob Gibson. So maybe there is let me see something. It's awkward to walk around with this thing on. This is the bubble wrap that the foil was in, and then this is the one. So you notice quite a difference. And maybe they had them on the side, and then they stuck them in there. Well, it's supposed to be random. So, but regardless, yeah. Here's another Blake. Should be 5 Blakes in here. Hopefully 6. So I get a foil would be fantastic. But again, base. That trout foil is quite a nice bonus. Very nice bonus. Makes up for the missing Gooden. It would be easier to buy the missing Gooden than a foil. Not that I'd ever pay up for a foil, because as we close out 2020, Project 2020, and I've said this before, that I'm proud to say that I've never paid over $30 for one of these cards. I paid $30 for the Ermsey Trout only because I hesitated till after the clock expired, just because I was like, when I first saw the Trout Ermsey, I was like, what the F is this? You know, what the F is this? This was pretty much what I said. Well, I used the actual word, and I wasn't alone in that belief. So I went ahead and on the secondary market, I was able to score one for $30 before it blew up. So I'm fortunate in that regard. Like I've been saying, I've been fortunate with some of my stuff. This is the Shure Ryan. This is the base. There's no foil of this one, but it's just a great card because it has all of his subjects in the stance. So, you know, I don't think I'll be able to get a good angle with the sunlight there, but you can see you check it out online. It's a great card. This should have been card 400. It wasn't. It's 397. I think actually there's this Trout 400. No, it's just 399. The Mr. Cartoon Trout is 400, which there should be one in here as well. I ordered one, but as we just learned a couple minutes ago, that doesn't mean anything, does it? So now there's the regular. They actually sealed this one. That's weird. But there's nothing different. This is the regular King Saladin Trout, and you can see the difference of the two. Like that's the regular one, and then that's the foil. the rainbow foil, essentially refractor. So this one should be the King Saladin trout, card number 400, should be in here. Let's see what's in here. Yep, there's the King Saladin. This is card number 400. This is the last card in the set. Nice looking card. This might be a bonus because they had a... Ooh, guys. It's one of those short bubbles. Now, for these last two trouts, they not only did the foil version, but then they did like a special one. The foils were supposedly, as I've mentioned before, the foils were 1 in 20. You want to say 1 in 20 ordered, or however you want to debate the odds. The listed foils are 1 in 20. Then they did a special artist, like I think for King Saladin was a money bear, and I don't know Mr. Cartoon's character's name, but they did a 1 in 100 version, like a totally different thing. So this is, like I said, this has the short mailer. So now I don't think I was supposed to get anything else. So let's see what this is. Maybe it's a foil. That would be a win. Let's see what it is. Oh, nice. It is the, not numbered, but the King Saladin Money Bear mascot. The 1 in 100. So the best way to put it is that I ordered this for $20. Actually, I think it was part of the, no, this might have been part of a bundle, but I think it was $19.99. I ordered this, and then these two were free, were bonus, like hits that you know when you place the order, you hope you get something like that. So that is just that is an incredible end to the project. I did not get any, and I don't know how many. I'm not sure how many of these they made, because it was 1 in 100, and I think the print run was 4,000. So maybe they made 40 of these. I think. I didn't study up on it because this box arrived yesterday, and you know I tried my best not to shake it, because in the past I've just let me shake it and see how it goes. But that's just, you know, no Blake foil, which is unfortunate, because I would have liked one of those for my collection, but I can. Well, it is what it is, right? You cannot have everything. And again, the whole premise of me talking about what I talked about today, and so that's just proud to have those, add those to the collection. I mean, and maybe I should look into selling this Money Bear. Funny, the character's name is Money Bear. I don't think I can get a good angle on to show. It's pretty cool. I mean, this is his character. King Saladin is outside of the project, I would say he's fairly famous in the art world. I mean, I'm not one to speak on that, but hey, that's pretty cool, right? So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. I ordered 8 cards and I got 10. So I guess that kind of makes up for the other thing. So that was that, and that's the end of Project 2020. Wow, and that was a pretty wild ride, guys. I hope the mic lapel worked out there on the audio. I'll probably actually give this one a listen I usually don't watch my own videos. I know that's kind of sacrilegious, I suppose, but I've rambled on long enough. I want to thank you all for your support and for your feedback, and for the little community we have going in the comments section. I'm extremely grateful. I mean, I love to see it. I do. I wish more creators would go ahead and interact with the people that take the time to watch their content. Not only, and again, I do that as well. I watch a lot of videos, but I don't say anything. I do that as well. But the people that take the time out to not only watch, but to then leave comments, to me, a simple thank you is more than, just let me click the heart button, the thumbs up or whatever, that type of thing. That and again, that's just me. So I want to close out now and let you all know that you matter. You're all very important in your own way. If you've heard it before and you needed to hear it, you hear it again, because it's important. And I want you to remember to be kind.